What is fear preventing you from doing? And who is fear preventing you from becoming? This, my friends, is what we'll be talking about in today's episode. So let's dive in. Have you ever been so afraid of something that you couldn't sleep at night? That you weren't able to do something or go somewhere? Hello, my friends. My name is Lola Oluwashinofunmi Ayogbemidele, and welcome to today's episode of Lola's Lamentations, where we make laughs out of our laments. Today's episode is called Fear is Torment. Fear is torment. And the reason why I say fear is torment is because I think the whole aim of fear is to bombard you to the point of paralysis. To bombard you to the point of paralysis whereby you are not able to go somewhere or you are not able to do something. So have you ever thought about it? The fears that people have, maybe fear of heights, or fear of the dark, or fear of flying, or fear of certain animals, or I don't know. There are different kinds of fears, but those fears prevent you. Fear of people, fear of what people will say. Those fears prevent you from doing something, going somewhere, or becoming something, right? Those fears prevent you from going somewhere, doing something, or becoming something. Now, how do we overcome these fears? The key is to start small and build up. Start small and build up. For example, if someone has a fear of going to a place by themselves, that they're scared of going to a new place by themselves, how will they start small? They can start small in their own neighborhood. So they can decide, is there a street that I've not been to in my neighborhood? Maybe I can go there in the daytime. Go there, set their clock for 5 minutes, and just spend 5 minutes on that street in their own neighborhood. Start small and build up. And as they become more confident, they may go to another street in their neighborhood and another street in their neighborhood during the daytime. I'm saying during the daytime because the fear of the dark could also be part of the fear of going to a new place by themselves. So going in the daytime. And as they get bolder and as they get stronger in exploring a new place by themselves, they could go to their friend's neighborhood with their friend, which is a different place, It's a different place. And they start exploring their friend's neighborhood with their friend. And as they get bolder and stronger, they can explore their friend's neighborhood by themselves. And as they get more bold and bolder and stronger, they can decide to go to a different city or a different country. So it's just building those muscles. Remember, start small and build up. Start small and build up. Another example, if someone is scared of what people will say, for example, if they're a writer, if they write, and they're scared of what people will say about their writing, or their own thoughts are bombarding them. Who's going to read your work? Is your work even good enough? Who is going to be interested? Nobody's interested. Or people will be like, oh, it's not something I want to rate. Or they don't have good writing skills. Or they should go back to school and they should start learning how to write English properly. Those thoughts can be coming to your mind, but how do we overcome those thoughts? We start small and we build up. So, how do you start small? Maybe you've written something that you're really proud of and you want to overcome that fear of sharing with the world. Who is someone that you really trust? Someone that you trust? Share your writing with that person. Get their feedback. And then you share it with another person that you trust. Get their feedback. Start with people that you trust. Start with people that you trust. Okay? So as you continue to share with people that you trust and they give you feedback, you know that these people have your interest at heart. You know that these people want the best for you. They're not just random people on the internet spewing nonsense because they don't know you, you know. So start with people that you trust, and as you get their feedback, you grow in confidence, you grow in assurance, and you grow in certainty of your own work, of your own writing, and you are able to start sharing. Maybe you can share it on your website, or you can share it on social media, or you can even go to a workshop and share it with a group of people who come to the workshop. You know, start small and build up. Because I realized that sometimes it's not even the thing that we're afraid of. It's just the thoughts that are swelling and going round and round and round and bombarding the mind. It's just the thoughts, and then we go into the worst case scenario of, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? What if that happens? And sometimes those things don't even happen. They don't even happen. Which is why I say fear is torment, and the aim of fear is to bombard you to the point of paralysis. So here is the question for you to think about. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? And what have you allowed fear to prevent you from doing? What are you afraid of? And what has that fear prevented you from doing? And what have you allowed it to prevent you from becoming? What are the places it has prevented you from going to? What are the things it has prevented you from doing? Which person that you dream of becoming or that you want to become has fear prevented you from becoming? Think about it. Remember, fear is torment. And I don't want you to be tormented. The key is start small, build up. Start small, build up. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Lola's Lamentations. Until next time.